Hello and welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Well, how do you engage our colleges and our government and the business owners to be the most efficient as possible? Well, that's just something the Orange County Business Council is always working on all year round. And with us now is the Senior Vice President of the Orange County Business Council, Bryan Starr. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Leslie. Pleasure to be here.
Can you describe what your goal is, what your main initiatives are?
Sure. Well, the Orange County Business Council is an advocacy organization that represents 250 of California's largest businesses. With that, they employ about 250,000 men and women in California, but also about 2 million employees globally. Our mission is, as you said, to bring together academia, government, and local business to create that dialogue and an ability to work together to enhance our economic condition here in Orange County.
Wow, that's a big goal. How do you do that?
Well, we, like I said, we work together with all sectors, and so really our role is to create that opportunity with business leaders and elected officials in government, advocate for fair regulation and look for legislation that could potentially cause harm to the business community, but also what we can do to work together to create legislative opportunities to help business thrive. Really.
Well, California known as having one of the worst business climates in the country. Are there some initiatives, are there some issues that you're particularly focusing on this time around in hopes of bettering the environment for all businesses here?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you asked, because really our advocacy programs are built around our 4 core initiatives, and that's workforce development, workforce housing, also economic development, and of course infrastructure. And so we focus all of our efforts on those 4 core initiatives. This year we'll be working with leaders in Sacramento to potentially look at reform to the California Environmental Quality Act, which is a legislative piece that was brought about in the 70s and is very beneficial to California and its environment. But we think there are opportunities to streamline that so that we can modernize it and make it more helpful for the business community.
What kind of changes would you like to see on that?
Well, there's a lot of litigation surrounding the California Environmental Quality Act. It's also known as CEQA. And CEQA challenges are often brought about against businesses that are looking to expand on their property. A number of litigation abuses that just create more time, more cost, and are really not very beneficial or effective for the actual environment. They're very beneficial for lawyers because there's a number of lawsuits surrounding them. We want to create that balance between protecting the environment but also allowing business to do what it needs to do.
So there is strength in numbers. Together, you get together, you have representatives, you go up to Sacramento and say, hey, take a look at these issues. You have a trip planned.
That's correct.
What's your strategy, or is it a little too soon to tell?
Well, we spend a lot of time in Sacramento, the staff does, and we take a lot of our business members up there once in a while. But once a year, we do a special advocacy trip, and that's coming up here in March. And we take local CEOs, executives from business, and we put them in a room with our with our state elected leaders. The governor all the way down to local members of the assembly. And we have that opportunity for the dialogue that we spoke of earlier. It's a great opportunity for them to hear directly from the businesses that are affected by the decisions they're making. So we find it very effective. The members enjoy it, and also the members of the elected body enjoy it as well.
So you'll be talking about the CEQA issues and healthcare, another big one affecting a lot of businesses locally.
Absolutely, and you saw the governor's budget came out yesterday. And actually, there's a lot of pieces surrounding healthcare that the business community is trying to get our heads around as we speak, but we will definitely be adding that to our advocacy program when we're in Sacramento.
Okay. What are some of the greatest successes you feel the Orange County Business Council has been able to achieve?
Well, there's a number of them, and we highlight them at the end of every year. Our biggest accomplishments really are our tangible ability to go out and speak and advocate on behalf of business.
Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Leslie Leyton.